Hello my friends, and welcome back to our continued fine Let's Play of Super Robot Wars 30. I am here with my Heavenly Sword duo partner, Ace Zappa, King of the Giant Robots.
And I, King Ace Zappa, command you. Commence the Super Robot War.
Feelings offered. Colony Avalon. Yes, I can say the word colony. I can't, really. It's not colony. Colony Avalon. Quattro's connections clue the team into Zionic attempts to capture the Phoenix. Jonah, Quattro, and the Phoenix. Is it supposed to be pronounced Phoenix or is it supposed to be pronounced Phoenix? These are the mysteries I think of late at night. Just try your captain's room.
You have my thanks for bringing the Darkrise to Avalon. Since you have a solid lead on Xeon acting suspiciously, it seemed like the obvious decision. And to be honest, Lieutenant Quattro, this is as good a time as any. Are you ready to share your information sources, perhaps? It's clear from Michelle and her group's behavior that you aren't getting everything from Leo and Co. Did you call me here to ask about that? No, to be totally honest with you, so long as your information provides valuable, I don't care where you get it from. Ultimately, I trust the lieutenant who calls himself Quattro Bagina. My thanks. I called you in here because I wanted to talk to you about your secretiveness itself. Criticizing someone for being hard on themselves is probably more of me casting stones in a glass house, but the fact is, the walls you create between yourself and the team as a result of your attitude does affect unit morale. Even I have enough heart to feel shame, you know. So I can't convince you to lighten up a bit, just once. You are very much my senior, so I'm sorry if this is out of line. Still, as the leader of the Darkrise, let me just say one thing. Lieutenant, I think you ought to try relying on the people around you a little more. Maybe you're right. Lieutenant? You are a strange woman. You're still very young, but there's something very maternal about you. I'll take that as a compliment. Meet someone. Get away. That's bad.
Rock Island Bridge. Hey, we actually see the bridge of the Rock Island before a change.
Again. We saw it during Wright's Ace Chat.
Yes. By the way, do these seats look like they have happy faces on them?
I see it, yes.
I think it's about time. We heard.
Right, sorry.
Why we've been chasing the Phoenix so intently.
So, once again, like before, somehow my block of who I was got wiped out and copy and pasted by your block, and I don't know how that's happening. So I'm just going to assume the role of some of the ones that weren't on your side, like Stephanie. It's more Michelle's mission than anything.
That doesn't mean you don't actually know the reason why, though. Moreover, you've been reaching out to us in secret precisely because you want to stop her.
I don't want to do something that might affect the reputation of Leo and Co.
Is that really how you feel?
She and I aren't related by blood in any case. Ensign Jonah, Michelle, and the woman who was in the test pilot in the Phoenix, Rita. During the 1-year war, they foretold the company would call them out and save the lives of countless civilians. People called them the Miracle Children.
Yeah, these are the 3 kids.
Yes. I read the secret files Augusta had on them. One of them, Michelle, was specifically adopted by Leo, a woman. My father sought the power of a true new type, a kind who could see the future, for business purposes. He only wanted one, though. It seemed unlikely that 3 unrelated individuals all simultaneously awakened as new types. Which meant of the 3, only one was the true new type. The other 2 simply had that one new type's power projected onto them.
So you chose Michelle as the one.
I suspect I don't need to tell Lieutenant Armoro and Camille whether that decision proved to be the right one or not. Only the fact matters is that I do wish to stop her.
For the sake of Louis Oko. Well, ultimately, it doesn't really matter what alternative we claim. One way or another, I can't ignore someone who's on the verge of being drawn into the Phoenix.
Drawn in?
There is a world where the boundary between life and death is not as clear as we think. But humans aren't ready to go there, not yet. That's what I believe. And so people trapped within it die much sooner than they otherwise would.
And you believe Michelle will end up like that?
The light in people's hearts, that's the best that humanity can offer as we are now. Tragic though, that it is.
Armoro?
The Xeon info that Char brought to us. Multiple Phoenix sightings in the area. Something is going to happen at Avalon. There's Traeger Simulator. You're working hard into Jonah. It's kind of overzealous considering you're sorting soon, don't you think? I need to make sure everything is as fresh in my mind as I can. I'll need it when I'm out there. Nice. That guts spirit is very nice. You definitely see results, so it's been a good pace. Really? The similar says you managed an A minus, which will put you amongst those grades the best that we got. Is that right? Way to go, Ensign Jonah. Hey, you've been winning a lot more mock battles than before, so that makes sense. Thank you. It's thanks to you guys that have improved as much as I had. I'll agree that we helped, but you were the one practicing and trying to learn.
Yeah, absolutely. Who could abandon someone who's dedicated and desperate, huh?
Maybe, but I'm so grateful to all of you.
Do you have the energy for one more round in the simulator?
Lieutenant Quattro's wearing his normal suit.
Wow, is he going to do a mock battle with Jonah? Commander Mitsuha gave me a good talking to. She told me to be more cooperative with the people around me. Besides, that's Jonah. You will need to confront Sultan Akhenaten out there.
Lieutenant.
Huh. You seem pleased, Camille. Now that he's gone by Quattro Regina, I'm eager for him to try living as someone other than Char Aznable. That's all. Absolutely. Of course, he's still here. It's a heavy obligation in his heart, one way or another. That's no surprise, though.
Char, acting independently for his own goals, and Xeon. I wonder if that goal will become clear at Avalon. Feelings offered. Okay. And one extra ship.
Vote in.
I did do a front mission really fast. It took like 2 seconds. And we got our boy Uso, which is somewhere.
There he is. Me too.
We got our boy Uso up to 98 kills. So if he gets 2 more kills, he'll unlock his special mission. Anyone special I need to bring in this one?
Nope, no secrets are here. Camille and Armoro are probably good ideas.
Which one of those?
Quattro is forced deployed, I'm sure. Camille. There you go. And then, as you will, you know who you haven't brought?
Oh.
Jay.
Oz?
Jay.
Oh, yeah.
You obtained King Jader and you haven't used him. Same with you know what? She might not even be sitting in any save.
That's because I've been balancing levels as much as I can.
Well, we got Renee in also as well, and I don't know if she's even in anything right now like she's supposed to be. Oh, there she goes. Renee's. And then King Jader is the other one that hasn't seen any action.
Yeah, because they're both started at higher levels.
True. Taking the Cyber Star.
All right, let's
Fight it out. What are you looking for?
Just making sure the Gekko ECE is here. Could I just unclick bomb? Who was the last person I had? It was probably one of these two. Interesting pattern that we're starting in.
Oh, I forgot to show you where the option was to choose how people deploy.
Oh, right.
think.
I've just been going with it. Yeah, I probably need to do that. It would help with strategy. Anyway. We'll do that.
Colony Avalon. Cyber Colony serves a home base for Lon Nobel, the location of Londinium. Secretly working with Xeon? Unbelievable.
Unconceivable.
I don't think that word thinks what you think it means. Zero equipment access shot in the miraculous year those events gave us. We thought it would define everything.
Before the time between 99 and 100 NSC. After the assassination of Emperor Lelouch with the end of the Second Year War, mankind entered an era of peace, a concept that has almost been forgotten by that point after a decade of nearly ceaseless, vicious, multi-front conflict. During this period, the world was recovering from its scars at an incredible pace. For once, everything seemed fine and on the mend. That all changed, however, when the contents of the Apostle's box were revealed. The authority of the Earth Federation was utterly broken, allowing the Zanskar Empire to rise to power once again. The world was engulfed in war.
War never changes.
I got the reference.
However, now that Laplace's blocks has reignited war between Earth and space, we have to take Xeon's influence very seriously.
I've notified Avalon. We will be approaching for an inspection. If Xeon is already present, they should respond in the same way to our approach.
Seems you're right on that one. You've come to meet us.
And hello, Lord Manny. How are you doing today?
Look, Tom, I see Potato Prince is with them.
The ones who are helping Zetsuka with the Kailash Getty.
Who is McTomy now? You had McTomy.
Oh, okay. Well, Tessida told us to get in touch with Xeon if we wanted that technology. I suspect I was trying to get us to say this so we can get Xeon under control, though.
McTomy, you and your heavy metal team will form the vanguard.
I suspect you said that. I'm outside here, so that's fine. Is the captain not available? Sorted, though.
He has his own preparations to finish. Once he's done, he should join us on the field. Damn that Zoltan. He's obsessing with that stupid toy.
Zoltan Akanen sat here.
Stay ready, Ensign. I feel his pressure.
Yes, sir. This is issue 2. This is.
All units, engage Xeon and Poseidon units!
It looks like Xeon's picking up some kind of machine here at Avalon. Given the unit they've set to escort it, it's possible it could be some kind of war-defining weapon. Keep that in mind. A weapon that could define the whole world. Xeon has a weapon like that, and they're still seeking the Phoenix. All the way.
All the dots?
Sometimes units will reappear in the same mission with the power of this true grunt units as well. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry. So, Lord Manny, I am the FlightlessBird. I run a YouTube channel called FlightlessBird_YT. And for the past couple months, I have been learning the world of Super Robot Wars with our dear friend Zappa. So this is my first time ever playing a Super Robot War game, and it's been a lot of fun. If you go to my YouTube channel, I've been uploading all the videos, and we meet on the weekends to do some Super Robot War goodness.
My roommate went out without her keys and locked the door. So I had to go rescue her from the porch before she got porch pirated.
Good man, good man.
I heard you greeting Lord Manny. He comes and goes every now and again. He's a super robo guy.
Well, the thing is, we play Super Wars for like a few hours on the weekend.
Well,
so it's not like we're playing it non-stop, you know, binging it.
And like, while Lord Manny has a point that V and X are more linear and proper Super Robot Wars games, 30 is the more easily accessible one for English. Because otherwise I would have to like dig out and mail you my Switch copy of one or the other.
I feel like...
And then you don't get to have custom soundtracks on the Switch either.
I feel like Super Wars 30 is equivalent to my experience with a game called Fire Emblem Three Houses. Because I never played a Fire Emblem game before Three Houses. And then I played Fire Emblem Three Houses, and then I played the next game in the series, which is the most recent one, Fire Emblem Engage. I kind of feel like that's probably going to happen with me in Super Robot Wars. You know, I'll play Super Wars 30, and I'll probably play the next one, Super Wars Y. But I don't know if I'm going to go back and play the ones in the past. It's just...
Yeah.
Who knows?
Well, V, X, and T are like the previous before 30, like right before 30. When the English era had begun anew.
What's that?
Are you staring at Tomorrow?
Yeah.
That is the J-Arc's supercomputer.
Don't think I ever noticed that before. And again, we haven't used them yet, so...
Right. So, what we're not getting out of... what we're not getting out of Galgaigar is the other super AI robots. So much in the way that... Sorry, I stammer a lot, you know. Much in the way that the Brave robots, the J-Decker guys, are all robots with super AI and personalities, Galgaigar has those also in spades. But in the case of Tomorrow's body is that of a transforming battleship, as opposed to a humanoid-shaped robot. The shadow of the soul. Sha, sha, sha. Sha, sha, sha. Sha, sha, sha.
I think we're up to like part 78, 79, 80 now. So yeah, we've been going through this for quite a long time. It's been a lot of fun though. I've enjoyed it.
Good.
It's not like
I know I picked the biggest Super Robot Wars for you to play.
until Y comes out.
No, I firmly believe that Y will not be as big as 3. This is an anniversary game, so they went hard. They went ham. Y is supposed to be a little more focused. I can't see that they're going to be doing a bunch of too many extra missions like, oh, here's all the simulator missions and here's all the super item side quests. They're not. I don't think they're going to do all that. You think Y would be more like VTX? I think Y is going to be more like Impact. What did you do? Did you crit and you didn't want to?
I accidentally... Shoot. This is going to be a pain in the butt. I went to mute myself so that way I could cough. And what I actually did is I hit the pause button.
Do I need to pull and download parts of the stream?
No, the problem was I hit the pause button and then I immediately like re-hit the pause button after a second. But now when I go to edit this video and put your voice in, I'm gonna have to go to that exact moment and reline up the audio because now the audio is gonna be off.
Do you want to do a sync test?
No, I just have to remember to sync it up later.
Okay.
But I cut you off momentarily. Sorry about that.
No, that's fine. I was saying to Manny, and you know, they've already said that like, Y is going to be more open-ended, but not as wild and open-ended as 30 is. It's going to have defined chapters, not like a nebulous. Maybe you can do the stage that showed up in chapter 3. You can put it off until chapter 5 if you don't do the right stage. There's going to be like the old games, like Compact and Impact. You have the beginning chapter stage, and then you have a list of stages you can do in any order you choose. You complete those, and then you will converge into a chapter ending stage, and then chapter 2 begins and you play one stage, and it goes wide, and then it narrows down to the end of the chapter. Because they said in several of the streams, you know, during, you know, the preview and the production streams, that the game story will get more focused on the overall plot the deeper it goes into the game, so it'll be less scattered and undefined. So I really think they're going to run it back to an older style as opposed to being wide.
I gotcha.
Which is, it was a good experiment to do. It's certainly interesting. But it makes it difficult to track, like, what do you need to do to unlock certain stages? What do you have to do to not miss playing a stage?
I actually have...
There he goes again.
They actually, I talk about Fire Emblem a lot when I talk about this game. What's interesting is Fire Emblem had a group of characters in one game that, do you know how you had to recruit those group of characters?
I mean, there's so many different ways to recruit people, so no,
Take a wild guess on what you think you would have to do to...
You have to play specific stages in a specific order and kill bosses in a very specific order, and certain characters have to kill certain people with a certain number of other kills under their belt.
So there's this one game, and I don't know which one it is, but if you're a Fire Emblem fan, maybe you know, and maybe you could like give me more info. It's just a video I saw. I saw this video of like the worst things in every Fire Emblem game. There's this one Fire Emblem game where there's a set of 4 characters that you can recruit. In order to recruit them, you need to have room in your party to recruit them.
So deploy less?
It means you literally have to get some of your units perma-killed to empty out your roster so that they will join.
That's screwy. I don't like
what's
that.
What's even worse is, according to what the guy said, the amount of people that you need to get killed is not like 1 unit or 2 units. It's actually like 5 or 6 or 7. Yes.
To recruit 4?
And the thing is...
No, that's bad. That's bad.
And
that's
the
bad
thing
game
is,
design.
Fire Emblem is all about permadeath, so you don't want to see any of your units killed. So they basically made a scenario which basically has you kill off your units in a game that killing off your units is like the last thing you want to happen.
So then that must be a case where, for, you know, players who are completely blind and don't like the save scum, or Iron Man players playing on a higher difficulty where, like, oh, if they die, they die.
Yeah, but like I said, according to what the guy was saying, the number of characters that have to die is not like 1 or 2 characters. It's quite a few. So even people who are playing, blind, if you lose like 1 or 2 characters by accident and you keep playing, you're still probably not going to unlock those characters. It's so like, there's no way you would ever knew these characters existed if you were blind. Ain't that nuts? Yeah, based on the history of Fire Emblem, it's like 3 Houses is more like 30. It's, you know, a premier game. It's really well done. All of that, but you look at some of the games in the past, and there's some really weird stuff that happens. Oh, hello. You're a special unit.
Yes. I think we didn't look at him at all last time. We just happened to, like, mow over him and moved on.
Well, he has a lot of HP.
Don't die, sorry.
Yeah, I probably should have persisted or something, now that I think about it. Hello? Here it comes. Oh, hello.
Hey, it's good old Cold and Shiny. Unicorn Gundam 3, Phoenix.
Go, there's a color eternity. The machine is whatever it is. Is it going to fight Xion?
Jonah, now's your chance.
Michelle.
Approach the Phoenix from the rear while it's focused on Xeon, and you can...
We have bigger problems than that right now.
Did you forget we're...
I'm part of the Dry Kraus.
Jonah!
I'm here! Your favorite friend is here. I love you. I want you to die! There you are, Phoenix. Guess it's true that Psycho Flame attracts a Psycho Flame.
Lieutenant Zoltan, have you finished receiving the package?
Chris, that thing's gonna be a race in the hole.
Zoltan Arcanen.
Char and the Phoenix. Now this is what they call a Golden Week. I'm not letting you have the Phoenix. Who are you again? right. You're that one adorable cute little Gundam pilot from a while back. Oh, you're so dear. You rolled under 3 seasons ago, Gundam pilot. I'll teach you to stay off the stage.
All units, focus fire on the Xeon command unit. Furthermore, you are to not engage the Phoenix as it seems unlikely to target our units.
Will that be acceptable, Michelle? Michelle. Come on then, Dry Kraus! I'll take all of you on! Gundam, Cha, and that little puppy of yours too! I'll get to see just how badly Zoltan Arcanen can crash feels! Oh, that's interesting. The Sinaju sign is destroyed, but it's red.
Right.
Power up.
He starts power up.
Alright, so I need to crash hard left. We also want to make sure the Phoenix is taken care of, so every single person who can kill a unit should kill a unit this way. Oh wow, that's actually strong enough. Yeah, one of the things we're doing, Lord Manny, is we're trying to avoid missions that progress the chapters. So in this block of missions, there's one mission that we know that will advance the story. So we're doing all the other missions first, and then we're doing that mission. Now there are time missions, though, that appear. We just take those as they come. I want to get him as deep as I can down this way.
We forgot to put the IBO girls on the list.
Yes, I know. I noticed that as soon as I start the mission. Remind me at the end of this one.
I
noticed it when I started it. I was like, oh, shoot.
Oh, here we go. Here, I'll write a reminder.
Right.
Because at least I'll look over there and
Thanks.
see it.
I've already moved.
Oh, so another YouTuber that I keep track of that was doing a Super Robot Wars like how to learn and play tutorial this morning, and he told me some very critical information about the soundtracks. The game wants the files to be in 96 kilobytes per second. Those are that is peak and ideal for it to play the song and not break and botch. Whereas like most of the files that I was giving were like twice that, or like 190 something. It's like, oh, okay. If they always work at 96 kilobytes a second, I can just reprocess those.
So that's why some of them broke?
And make them work all the time. Because even though I took all of them and brought them back down to like 192 or whatever, some of them still broke. Just drop just keep dropping it. And I think just 96 is like a nice universal base.
So those souls are sound bombs. Hey! Ace bonus. The effect of de chaos is improved.
I don't know what that
I'll
is.
have some...
Out of range. Oh wait,
Yeah,
there's
I know,
one.
but that
There's
one could be better off gotten by someone like her. She's not so dang slow. Can't speed her up. Oh, there's plenty left over. All you guys have gotten kills. Except for Coney. Coney is so dang slow for some reason. It's not the right one.
Charge.
I don't want her to have a... It's not that I don't want her to have a kill, it's... She already can get the kills on us.
標に向けて攻撃を開始する。しっかり狙えよ。よーし、メガ粒子号一斉発射。撃てー。
Right through the barriers. Alright, where's the boy? Not mean to do that. That was the wrong one. It's fine. It's fine. Right, so I would like to save you for Coney. Make sure Coney gets a kill. Everyone else crashed left. Wow, that's one heck of a shot, Jonah.
He's getting better.
位置確認ミサイル着弾予測その位置やれる発射そこ当たれ
隊長
Gekko Sui. Crash left. I don't want you to really kill anything though. Not yet. You can go ahead and kill something. Perfectly fine for me. He should be above 100 now. This guy's gonna be like, hey, what about me, guys? What are y'all doing? You leave me behind. What's going on? Is that special? Oh, that's a special unit. I didn't realize that. Our girl may not be strong enough to kill this thing on her own. Now, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Depends on how much prevail the guy has.
He's a real robot. He shouldn't have much. And I think they call it potential in this.
Yeah,
one.
they call it potential. I just heard you call it prevail, so that's kind of stuck in my brain.
Yeah, same here. I keep, like, even when I see it written as potential, my brain just says, no, that's prevail. Like, get with it.
Well, I think prevail. I think prevail is
you-
a more accurate description of what it does anyway.
Right, which is what the literal translation
Because prevail
was,
says, you
which
know,
is how we got there.
I don't take damage.
I will prevail. Also, now that you have this song and it's playing, it should be unlocked in your library.
What's that?
You can set that to the
Hello.
narrative song.
You're a bold one.
Find it out.
I
He thought he could
don't
come in
want to
and
fully
hit you.
power him up
He
though.
was wrong.
We'll let it go just for the dialogue. A man who fights war for the sake of nothing but own emotions like him is dangerous. Hey, what's wrong with living like that? All we're doing is killing! Let there be rage! Let there be hatred, I say! It's people like you who are so common that they're always war. No matter how much time passes, please try to understand. Shut up already, you stupid little brat! What, you think you're a new type now?
俺に駆られるガンダムが来たか。くらよ。
被弾しないに越したことはないよね。
Little slide there.
ちょろちょろと飛び回っていたって。外すものか。
やはり多少の歯応えは必要ってか。
Oh, he's got zeal. He is.
Hey, he's one of the first bosses that gets 2 attacks. No, you already had a boss that got 2 attacks
Yep.
and a boss that got 3.
Looks like I'll be the one to put you out of your misery.
You're too late. Sharon's already dead. Stop letting that name weigh you down. It's strangling the person you could be before you've even been down.
You don't ever get to say that, you of all people.
認めろ。貴様という存在が生み出した結果がこれだ。
そんなものではな。
Oh, that missed?
憎しみの連鎖を自らの手で
Yeah?
I thought it was 100%. I must have misread it.
Oh?
I hope the trigger is not 50% HP. Good. Oh. It's 50% HP. I think he's slightly above it anyway. Alright, first thing first. We gotta get you shot down by her. gonna be really hard since she doesn't have any attack buffs. Why do you gotta be so useless? Can anyone else provide a pop shot without actually killing this thing? Please don't crit. Please don't crit. Hey! I also did armor down to her too. Alright, I swear, if you can't kill this thing, I'm never gonna use you again. Like, ever. I don't care. Alright, good. Now watch, it puts up a berry anyway.
私たちの連携を見せるよ。こっちで気をそらす。やらせるか。もらった。タイミングを合わせて。
Range up. That's from my guess is a taxi. I've done pretty. Double melody, I forgot it again. Oops, I forgot about that. I should have put double melody in there so the fighter, but he's in the selector, so I guess it didn't work. I don't so say to the world people, stay Zanka or stands alive forever. But what's it that drawing Poseidon to work with other groups? Alright, who's on the field? There's only 2 left, okay. Let's see. Uso has had enough kills. I mean, everyone else is doing very well level-wise on this side of the field. It's not like... Maybe get Fu that kill, if possible? What you eating?
I'm not sure if I'm going to eat that place today.
Oh,
24th. Oh, yeah.
come on.
Mini brownies from our local
That's not
grocery.
good. She has 331 hit points left.
Edge. Oh no, looks like Uso or Lelouch has to get the kill.
Callan, maybe?
Get radiated. Oh. That's all she wrote. Alec Hugo, retreating. Captain Bolton, do not do anything unwarranted.
I know, Lieutenant Alec. Your warnings are well received, really. Good. Now that that witch is gone, I can do whatever the heck I want. Shut up for once, Miss Watchdog. Alright, so Jonah. I think you should get a shot on this guy.
Yeah, Yona. You got graffiti soul. Persist will let you see the animation.
So there's no secrets here? I don't need to kill him with Jonah?
Nope.
Freaking Gundam! He's gonna get in my way! He's certainly strong, but I've gotten a little better, a little stronger myself. A little stronger? In other words, you get into thousands of miles to even see me on the horizon. You failure of a new type! You can't even use Second Frame properly! Just shove yourself back in the warehouse already, you stupid piece of garbage!
ここがどこだかわからないのか。陽動修正、地弾着弾、12000、調停、よし、射撃、今。いっけー。これで互角だなんて思うなよ。金ピカのお友達はどうしたんだい。
His shiny gold buddy.
当たっちゃうよなこれが
Yeah, he's as crazy as I thought he was.
どうだいガンダムこんなところで何を考えているんだ
How about you move down a little? Wow, you pack a punch. You're actually worth fighting. That's
Miss Michelle. All the psycho frame of the Dark Crisis started to resonate with it.
it's filling with power. Who's the failure now? Who's the reject who wants to come to insult my face again?
I will. And to Jonah.
He's dangerous. Oh, come on. A Gundam should be piloted by someone competent. Not a jumped-up rookie like you. Oh, what? You want to say you think some schmo is all it takes to fight me because I'm a failure? Ugh. Gundams are tough little things, huh? But the pilot's something but a new type wannabe. I'll drag you out of the thing so I can see your face when you die! There you are, Phoenix. Rita. Can you hear me, Avalon? Launch it! Now! I need more psycho frame. Hurry! Rita, I know. You don't have anything to say to me anymore. I don't deserve to talk to you. But still, you. Urgh! Jonah.
NTD, new type destroyer.
Michelle, what's happening to the narrative?
The system present in unicorn type units. It's also installed in the narrative Gundam. Once activated, the pilot ceases to be anything but a piece of the system. Regardless of the will, the NTD will attack any and all true new
Can we
types.
just get confused? Because if this game has confused, I'm
No,
gonna
we're
be
on-
really mad.
No, we just went Berserk. And Berserk is above.
Ensign Jonah. That's awful. You have to stop the narrative.
You can't. Jonah doesn't even have a sense of self anymore.
You're this desperate to claim the Phoenix?
We capture the Phoenix, we can overcome death itself.
Death?
One notable power is common to all new types. They can speak with people that are dead. To souls that have departed the flesh and moved on to a higher dimension. A world where time itself is something you can see. That's...
Oh, I don't like that. You're gonna have fun without me. I need to get back in the spotlight again, and I got just a ticket. What the heck?
What in the imming F is that? It's huge. Is that a mobile armor of some kind? The Neo Zeon. Mobile armor full frontal developed.
I thought the second unit was secured by the EFF after the Passes Box incident.
Seems the EFF slipped it back into Neo Zeon's hands at that colony.
You gotta play your joke early on. As with the Neo Zeon,
Kitty
Psycho
Buddha.
Flame resonates with my Zindachu Stein. Thing is huge. Wait. What's
you
going
haven't
on,
seen
Neo
it yet.
Zeon? Where are you going?
An air of Psycho Wave is drawing in the second Neo Zeon. That's ridiculous. The NTD should... There's a stronger power than that even emanating from Jonah Basa, it seems. The new type state is linked. The Phoenix dropped Jonah into... Jonah...
Neo Zeon, come right here. Accept me! Are you going to abandon me like everyone else?
Neo Zeon 2! Acknowledge me!
A system that converts emission directly into power. Is that even physically possible?
Apparently, but it's not looking good for us. What's happening?
The resonance between the narrative and that giant mobile armor is driving the cycle wave to overload.
Avalon itself could be affected at this rate. We have to stop Ensign Jonah. Stop him? You don't mean...
You want us to shoot Ensign Jonah?
It's the only option we have left.
Stop it, Char.
No, Armro, don't stop me. This is my role. I was the one who deployed the Psycho Frame on the battlefield. I have to be the one to take responsibility for that. So that's what the Lieutenant's goal has been? Light people's hearts. Let a man like me remember what warmth is. But the fact that humanity, as it stands, is unable to use its power for any good. That's why.
You and I couldn't, perhaps, but the next generation might be able to.
The next generation?
Stop fearing Prometheus' flame, Char. It looks to turn to hellfire, then let it be our own responsibility to smother it then, but only then.
Armo's got a point, Char. Always have to hurry to extinguish his flame. Psycho Frame is just like a photon-powered Getter Rays. They're all powers that might be too much for humanity. But the will to find a way past that is how humanity moves forward, isn't it? The will that moves humanity forward.
Finally, it isn't your job to stop Jonah. Wait, Oh, hello? It's kind of creepy with those eyes.
Narrative. You have less narrative voices.
Yeah, but
than
I have,
do.
Jonah, who's playing directly off her, right? So,
This is true.
go ahead and take her. It's good balance.
Hey, do you think heaven really exists?
Nah, no way.
Yeah, that's an old fantasy from back when people believed there was a god, right? There's no such thing as a god. If there was, you'd never allow something so cruel.
It's pointless you would talk about that. Someday you die and all the pain and sadness goes away. That's the only thing we know. No one knows what happens after that. Whatever happens, happens.
Well, if you say so, but I'm not sure that's true for new types. Humans who go up into space learn to use that half of their brain that they never used until then, and become new humanity, able to really understand each other. But that's because whatever conscience we have, call it a heart or a soul or whatever, regains the form it was always supposed to have, right? I don't know about heaven, but I'm sure that we have souls. This one moment isn't our only time. We're reborn again and again. When I'm reborn next, I'm gonna be a bird. Ore wa tori ni naru. Hey, guess why I told you to play Jonah?
The day we escaped from the lab and when we went to where the colony fell. Why? Why did?
No, Jonah, you mustn't let anger rule you. You know as well as anyone that won't solve anything, right?
But it's because of Michelle and you. After Lua and Crow took Michelle in, I was left to be the lab rat and you were made for the pilot for the Phoenix.
Demoralized! NTD is deactivated. Did she manage that somehow?
What kind of nonsense is this?
Well, now the sign is... Oh, okay.
Whatever, that Neon's control system is back online. Recover to get out of here.
Yoink! Nope, not time to see that. The Neo Zealand's back in Zeon possession.
That's...
It's something that mustn't exist in this world. When the time comes, help me with it, okay? That which is starting by the living has to be ended by the living. I can't. Not now. Not anymore. Oh, hi, Shate. I forgot you were in this game.
Yeah, I know.
Hello. OGs. Shate was yours.
The latest emotions in the Phoenix State and in Jonah.
Shate, you mean...
I don't know how, but that's what I felt.
The Phoenix is departing. I can't track it.
So, Jonah just saved us.
It's awful. Don't I look the fool now?
Enough of this clock trap!
Wall guts!
The Psycho Frame is holding his machine together. Now that the Phoenix isn't going to help you, I can handle this just fine. The Oceanga now! Klaus Gundam! Sure! I'll sweep you all into the trash!
Sultan Akanen.
I can't let you wield that power, no matter what. There's the blue.
Jonas morale is probably tanked down to 50.
Yeah.
Is his morale bad?
I don't know. Jonah?
Yeah.
Where's Morales? 169.
Oh, morale 169 to 170. Okay.
Crash down. I actually have enough movement to get into range. I think you do too. I don't think Makase has kill yet. I don't remember seeing him. But you said there's no secrets here, right?
Right.
I say that's quite a lot of power.
素早い機体は装甲が薄いのが世の常です。イカルガの力を見せる時です。守りを捨て、全てを攻撃に注げ。
I know he's been on the bench for a while, but when we need the big guns, we call the big guns.
イカルガのベヘモスハードとクイーンスコルネットは伊達ではありません。
どうなってんだよ。おかしいだろうが。
Get absolutely
これが
wrecked.
僕たちの必殺技です。
Dang you! How dare you, little brat! No one gets away with stopping me. I'll do anything I have in order to crush you all under my heel. I'll do anything. And he's gone.
It appears Neo's the unforced station. Avalon have also retreated. Ultimately, we failed to prevent the enemy from retaining the Neo Sion, which we didn't know about until it showed up. What are you talking about?
If Zeon proves able to put that power completely under their control, It's our mission to make sure that never happens. Isn't that right, Char?
Yes.
Rita, I think I understand what you're saying, just a little. The world, the power isn't something that ought to exist in our world. We'll fight with you to stop that thinking. Rock Kylum, briefing room. Given this situation, I'm going to need you to explain the full circumstances that drove you to pursue the Phoenix. Now that the Neo Zero is in enemy hands, we need to know as much about the Phoenix as we can. Michelle.
Alright. Back to the situation was starting to go beyond anything I'd predicted. Psycho Frame that the unicorn is constructed from is a system that projects the user's wills into its controls. Oh, hi Chan. I forgot you were in this game. Yes, I understand it was concept of system during development. I made it. What are you talking about? But hear me out. What if it could serve as a vessel to wholly and entirely contain that very will? Contain that will? In other words, allow a human to reside in a place other than a human body. Exactly. That, in turn, would prove what we call human can exist even separate of the body. But taken the right way, that proves that immortality is real.
Immortality? Wait, that fairy tale kind of immortality? Never to die, never to age. An age-old dream of humanity, no matter what star system you're from.
When people die, there remains a form of energy, something you might call a soul. The Psychamu is... The Psychamu is already proven it can manifest as real power. New types are those able to control this unknown energy manifested by the soul and use it to affect reality. If a pilot with new type qualities were to resonate highly enough with the Psycho Frame, that field where souls gather, it could become a catalyst to contain a higher contact, a higher dimension, one that could do almost anything. Some occult BS right there. Normally I'd agree, but I mean, we've seen it at work ourselves.
The power that drove back access, the light in people's hearts.
I guess that would describe the power of Manifestors of Zeta, too. Now, a power like that became a commonplace tool, that would be a catastrophe.
In other words, that power in turn is one that cannot be permitted to exist.
Yes, that power could bring about the destruction of the world, after all.
So what you're saying is the Phoenix serves to stop attempts to do just that. Every time the Phoenix shows up, it's always trying to give us a warning of some kind then. Its goal may also be to destroy the units among the directors that are constructed using Psycho Frame. But now is a far more obvious threat.
The Neo Zeon. That machine was designed by the former Supreme Leader of the Sleeves, full frontal, as I understand. Its core technologies are all black boxes, so while it works, no one knows exactly why it works. One theory suggests he built it through the use of knowledge that does not currently exist in our world. That context of a higher dimension you were talking about.
You seem to know a great deal about the machine, Michelle. It was you then who arranged for it to be delivered to Zeon after the EFF confiscated it. What?
The heck does that mean? I see there's little point in trying to hide it now. Captain Bright's supposition is correct. My goal was to ensure its power, and the Darkrise came in conflict as tools to lure out the Phoenix. There's no telling what harm such dangerous power could do once set in motion. Everything else I know is none of your concern.
Michelle.
I I understand that the Miracle Children has heard Michelle claim to be the true new type mistaken by the old woman. I don't know whether that was a gamble to survive at any cost or whether she believes she gained the power to save the other two. All I know is that Dee left deep wounds on her heart, ones that remain unhealed to this day.
Eternal life. Is there even a point to living forever?
As?
Even if I could live forever, I'm not sure I can make all that life worth it.
If anyone can truly make use of his eternal life, that person would be a true new type.
Someday, we will control even time itself then. However, ironically, it will still take a lot of time for that day to come. Excuse me. Lieutenant Amuro. But that is the exact reason why those of us alive here must protect life and continue to make history. If the power of the Psycho Frame has gone out of control and threatens that history to be, then we have to stop it. I refuse to give up hope. I will always believe that humanity will someday become true new types.
Amuro.
I believe that is my responsibility as the one who set the power of the Psycho Frame in motion.
Very well. I'll gamble on your fate as well. Skip a line?
Did I?
You keep hitting the button a
Sorry,
little too early.
Big coughing in the background and it's causing my rest of my body to go blarg. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Like I said, I think this may be the first time we've actually come to terms on something.
You may be right.
I had no idea you and the Phoenix were working towards the same goal, though.
The light in people's hearts. When I touched that power, I felt its warmth, but I also felt great fear. That's why I believe that's what she wants in the Phoenix.
Beyond time itself, she is still waiting for the day humanity becomes true new types. She'll still be waiting, even if it takes 100, 1,000 years.
Yeah.
I agree that the power of the Psycho Frame is a danger to humanity as it stands. Perhaps we really even ought to lock it away. But I refuse to let that be a justification for rejecting the possibility of new types.
The man I am now can find the common ground between your words and her voice.
I'll say this one more time, Char. I have no intention of ever forgiving you. But right now, you and I are fighting for the same goal. Well, nothing more, but nothing less, either.
That seems fine. Lieutenant. Perhaps now it would be okay for me to reveal to them who is lending me aid. Amuro and Char. Seems like they found their own way to settle things. That's great and all, but me? Char can save all humanity tomorrow and still never forgive that piece of crap.
I think that's fine. I doubt too much forgiveness, anyway. I suspect that being accepted by Amuro did save his soul in a way, though. Look at Lieutenant Quattro and Lieutenant Amuro, Michelle. The past can never change, but we still have to do everything we can, the moment we live in.
I know
Rita,
that.
I promise you, this mission you carry, I'll see it to the end. That which was started by the living has to be ended by the living, so I'll be the one to do this. Whew. And we have an ace chat. Darian.
Who has the Darian? It's been a while.
Congratulations, Tito. I heard you made ace pilot.
I don't feel like I've accomplished anything special.
That's fair, I guess. By the way, I've been meaning to ask a question for a while.
What
How
is
did you
it?
transform into Darian? Did you need some kind of item?
And
You know, like
item?
some special piece of gear, like a ring or badge? Oh, do you maybe use a compact?
I do not require any items. I simply will myself to transform into Darian.
But maybe you need to strike a special pose?
No,
Oh, I see.
Can I try to hold something or strike a pose the next time I transform?
Maybe you should ask the magical Wraith girls. They may be able to help. Alright, so we now have quite a few yellow missions. One of them, though, is the Bells on the Battlefield. And this is Uso's special mission. I think we'll do this next, since I think that's the end of the Phoenix. For now?
Yes. Yes, the new stage that unlock after that is not Phoenix. Even though
So we have an Oz mission. We have a Uso mission. And then this is the one that pushes things, right? This is the one that pushes things forward.
Which one? Oh, let me double check that. Yes. Blazing combination pushes things forward.
And of course we still have 4 DLCs. A lot still left to do.
And a bunch of
magical Raider stuff. So yeah, we'll figure out what we do next time. Thank you for watching this video and being the #1 YouTube community in all of YouTube. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear from you. And remember that you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. Always be true to yourself and never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.